Welcome back to TeshKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I've been giving you a price prediction update on Polygon Matic, whose current price stands at the $0.8944 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 2.0%. and in this video I want to give the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of the video. I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. From the all-time high, Polygon Matic has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us to around the $0.32 mark, and from there we have started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side, and I believe Polygon Matic has done the minimum that we expected it to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see this pump to the upper side, having a wave 5 of this Elliot wave, taking us back to an all-time high. But before we get to the all-time high, we first need to see a first wave to the upper side, and the target area for that first wave is between the $1.92 mark and the $1.62 mark within this yellow target that I have here, and these I'm basing it on the Fibonacci's. So if I apply the fibs from this low down here, connecting all the way to the all-time high, the yellow target that I have on the chart lies between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, which is the minimum that I expect that first wave to the upper side to do. And within a first wave to the upper side, we also need to see fractal waves in formation, and that is what I want to discuss in this video. So if I jump to the 4-hour chart so that we can see this better. On the 4-hour chart, you can see that we are in the formation of this fractal wave to the upper side, and at the moment we are in the formation of the 5th wave to the upper side to complete that first wave to the upper side. And in this video, this is what I want to focus on and also base my key scenarios on. If I zoom in on this chart so that we can get into the details of these waves, you can see from the low that we made at around the $0.32 mark, we started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a first wave, and then had a retracement to the lower side in a wave 2. And using the Fibonacci's, we can try and see whether this wave 2 is a valid wave 2, because it should retrace to the area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618 and a maximum of the fib level 0.382, and this wave 2 did that. And then after seeing the low for the wave 2, we started seeing a very nice bounce to the upper side in a wave 3, which I had a target area here on the charts within this yellow target up here, and that I was basing it on the trend based Fibonacci's, connecting the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2. That gives us a target area at around the 1.618 fib level, that is at around the $0.94 mark, and the price of Polygon Matic respected that. We even overshooted that area, then started seeing a very nice retracement to the lower side in a wave 4, and using the Fibonacci's, because the wave 4 is a retracement of the wave 3, we can see whether the wave 4 has done the minimum that we expect it to do using the Fibonacci's, connecting the low for the wave 3 to the high of the wave 3. That should give us the minimum retracement area for the wave 4 within this yellow target, that is at around this $0.7855 and the $0.7156 mark, and that is between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.5, and Polygon Matic respected that in that movement to the lower side in a wave 4. And what is in formation at the moment, I believe, is a wave 5 to the upper side, and within a wave 5 I also expect to see fractal waves within a wave 5, and this movement to the upper side, we can term this as a fractal wave 1 and also a fractal wave 2 right here. So if I apply the Fibonacci, the Elliot waves here, that is our wave 1, then this retracement is a wave 2, and soon we might see a little bit of a pump to the upper side in a wave 3, then have a wave 4 and a wave 5 to complete this wave 5 to the upper side. And if I use the Fibonacci's to try and get the minimum target area for this wave 2, which is within this blue target area, because that wave 2 is a retracement of the wave 1, we can connect the fibs from the low of the wave 1 to the high of the wave 1, that should give us the minimum target area for that fractal wave 2, which is between the fib level 0.618 and the fib level 0.382 within this blue target area. And you can see we had a retracement into that target area, and at the moment we are having a reversal to the upper side. And that brings me to the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. Now that you have retraced to the lower side in this wave 2 into this target area, it's possible that the low for that wave 2 might be in, and we might continue pushing higher. And in that movement, I expect us to go above this key area of resistance at around the $0.95 mark. And once we manage to break above that key area of resistance, have a successful retest, then we can continue pushing higher. And once we manage to break above this high that we made at around the $1.01 mark, then it's possible that we might continue pushing higher, and the breakout will be imminent. And in that movement, that will be the formation of this wave 3 of this fractal wave right here in red. And we can use the trend based Fibonacci's to get the target area for that breakout to the upper side, connecting the wave 1, the high of the wave 1 to the low of the wave 1, and also dragging the fibs to the low of the wave 2. That should give us a target area for that wave 3 within this yellow target up here at around the $1.323 mark, which is the minimum that I'd expect this fractal wave to do to the upper side. And once that happens, we can then see a retracement to the lower side in a wave 4, and then continue pushing higher in a wave 5 to complete the higher Elliot wave count 1. So that is the first move that I expect to play out on this chart, basing it on the Fibonacci's and the Elliot waves. It's also possible that we might not be able to break above this key area of resistance and have a bit of a pullback to the lower side back into this blue target area right here. And in case we lose the lower side of that target area and maybe go to around the $0.78 mark where we have our next key area of support, then I'll have to recount my Elliot wave, having this as the low of my wave 2. Then we can start pushing higher in a wave 3, and then have a retracement in a wave 4, and then see a wave 5 to the upper side to complete that higher Elliot wave count 1. And if I also take a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 48 mark, and that would mean we have massive room to support any movement to the upper side. If we have that breakout to the upper side, that will be supported here on the RSI. If we also get rejected here on the RSI, that movement will also be supported. If I also take a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have not yet printed anything, but soon seems like we'll be printing a bullish cross. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.